Hi everyone, this is my beautiful model Ruby, who is showing off my big box of makeup products sent to me from Zaron a few weeks back, and I've not had a chance to show you guys up until now. So this will be a full face using just Zaron products, and if you want to learn how I transform Ruby from that before to now, then keep watching. I'm going to start off using this Zaron eyebrow palette. It has a gel brow and a powder one, and then a concealer for cleaning up the brows. So I'm just going to brush up the brows and apply this product very lightly on her brows because I love natural brows and that's what I'm going for. To clean up her brows, I'm going to be using the Zaron concealer. It's a cream concealer. It's in a stick. You just roll it up, and I'm warming that up on my hands and then using that to clean up her brows. I'm then going to blend this out with my finger just to make sure that everything is well blended. I'm now going to use a shade closer to her, and I'm using this Zaron cream to powder foundation, and I'm going to use that to clean up the top of her brow. As you can see, it's very close to her face color just because I want a natural finish. I'm now going to use this Zaron fixing spray to spray all over her face and prepping her skin for all of the products I'm going to use. And then I'm going to use this primer from Zaron. It's an oil control primer. I'm going to pat that into her skin. Notice that I'm not rubbing but patting it into her skin just to make sure this product really sinks in before I go into the foundation. I'm now going into the Zaron face palette, which has various shades of foundation and powder, and I'm using a color very close to, which is Ruby's shade. I'm going to put down the color, the name of the color in the description bar, just in case I don't remember at this moment. With the same concealer I used to clean up underneath her brows, I'm now highlighting her face. And you guys know the real already. Under the eyes, forehead, the nose, top of the nose, the chin, top of the mouth, just when light will naturally hit. And I'm now using my beauty blender to blend this all in. I always like to use my beauty blender even after using brushes, just to make sure I have a very seamless look. I'm not going to use one of the shades from the face palette to contour her face. It's just bringing back warmth to her face and making sure she doesn't look washed out. I'm using this flat brush from Zaron, and this brush is actually really good for this purpose because it actually really blended it in very well and it went precisely where I wanted it. Then going into the Zaron setting powder, set to be oil free, so I'm using that to set her concealer, all the places I highlighted. I'm just going to use that to bake. And then I'm sorry guys, I thought I was recording her eye makeup, but it turns out that the camera went off. So now I'm going into the Zaron gel liner and then lining her eyes. I'm giving her a wing just because I always feel like the wing liner flatters people's eyes a lot, so I do this. Now going into the inner of her eyes, I'm lining it and using the Zaron mascara to apply on her lashes. This mascara is actually really good. I mean, you can use it alone if you wanted to. Now going on to falsies, I'm using this falsies from Zaron. Like guys, it's all Zaron, so I'm just using this falsies, and I use my lash extension glue for this purpose, just because I didn't get any glue in my package. But they do have lash glue if you're wondering if they did. I'm now dusting off the excess powder on her face with this Zaron brush. It's a face brush or powder brush, as you can call it. I'm brushing all the excess off and then applying the powder from the face palette that's her shade, and this is going to bring back, you know, a lot of warmth back to her face, especially because of all the highlights. I'm just applying this all over her face, her forehead, in fact everywhere. Now going into this green eyeliner, I'm lining on the neater eyes just because I like that purple color. And with this 4-in-1 brush, I'm going to apply her blush on her cheeks and then some highlights from the, I think it's called contour palette or face palette. I'll put the name in the description bar. And that highlight though is popping. I really enjoyed using it on her. It was just really nice and subtle. I'm applying this highlight on her forehead, tip of her nose, her cupid's bow, just to make sure, you know, she's all glowing. She has to glow. Zaron makes you glow. I'm now using the smaller part of that brush to put the highlights in the inner corner of her eyes, just to open up her eyes a bit more. And that will be showing you guys all that's on her face. I'm now using this lip liner. I can't remember the name, but I'll put that in the description bar to line her lip. It's like a plum color, very nice plum color. I'm lining all over her lips, if that's correct. Blah 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 blah. Don't mind me. And then I'm going to use this lip stain from Zaron. It's a gorgeous color and it dries matte. But for some reason these days I just stay off matte lip colors, lip stains or lip products, just because I feel like we've overdone it, or I'm just into gloss these days. So I'm just perfecting that lip color, making sure everything is well done, and then I'm going to apply this pink lip gloss over the lips just to give it a very, you know, luscious feel. I feel like gloss makes people look younger. So I did that because she's 19. I didn't want her to look older than she is. But that's the complete look, guys. I hope you like it. As you can see, Ruby really liked her makeup and I enjoyed doing it, and I enjoyed using Zaron products. So what are you waiting for? Go out and get yourself a Zaron product. Bye.